Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Marcus Jones again for New Cinema Junkies. I just want to come at you with a quick little tutorial on how to hook up your Canon XA10 to the Blackmagic Design Intensity Shuttle. Now, this is a device that, and this is the USB 3.0 version. Blackmagic can be really hard to hook up to HDMI cameras because they are so specific with the settings. So your 1080 setting and your frame rate, as far as whether it's 30 frames a second, 60 frames, 59 point whatever, 29 point whatever. So you have to match all that stuff correctly in order for it to actually recognize your device. So I had bought like a little handheld point and shoot camera from a pawn shop and could not get it to work for the life of me. But today I have this Canon XA10 and it's working. Still took some work to get it to work, but finally figured out how to make that happen, and I just want to share that with you guys. And if you're wondering why I have this microphone, it's because I just want to show it off. I could have used the mic on the camera, but I want to show it off because this is a new toy that I got from my lovely wife. We use it for an internet radio station that we're doing called Mix95. That's MIXX95.com. So check that out, and that's my plug for the day. Anyway, back to this. As you can see on the screen here, I'm using Livestream. I'm using a free version of Livestream, and they have I guess a paid version, which is like $7.99, I believe, but this one's free. It gives you 2 cameras plus a remote camera input where you can use like an iPhone or iPad to bring in as a third camera. So I'm gonna go up here to this little gear where it says settings, and right now I have it on HD 1080p, which is my project format, and it's working, which is weird because at one point it wasn't working. But the setting I want to put mine on is the 1080p 2997, so I'll do that there. In my inputs, this is where you have your cameras. Camera 1 Intensity Shuttle, so I selected the HDMI there, and then I hit save, and it kind of reboots itself and my picture comes back. So for some reason today is working on both of those formats. Anywho, we're gonna take it from there. Now that our project is set up at 29.97, what you want to do on these particular cameras, this XA10, you have to turn off the 1080p output for some reason. So when you go into there, and then I'm gonna hit the menu button, and then once I get to the menu, I'm gonna hit that last one with the little wrench there, and then I'm gonna scroll until you see HDMI 1080p output. Now it's grayed out right now because we're connected. In order to get to that option, you have to actually disconnect the camera, and then it'll show up so that you can change it. But I don't want to disconnect the camera because then you guys won't see me change it anyway, so it wouldn't make sense to do it. But that setting there is where you turn the 1080p output off. So you turn that off, and then it'll send out a interlaced signal. So right here where it says HDMI status, I'm going to turn that on, and if you look on the screen, it says 1920 by 1080i. So right now we are connected to the system with a interlaced format, and that is what Blackmagic wants you to send it, is that interlaced format. And I guess they accept 29.97 as well as the 30p, and I believe I was able to do the 59 as well. So let's go in here and try that. 59.94, save that, see if my image comes back. Bam, the image is back. Okay, Then the last one I want to try is the 60. And then that works as well. But if I turn that 10, matter of fact, let's just do it. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, did I pass it up already? Oh, wrong screen. Sorry. Go down here and I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna just pull my cable so that I can change this. So I pull the cable and it can't allow me to get the option to change it, and then I'm gonna put it to 1080p output on. I'm gonna turn that on. Then I'm gonna plug my cable up. Now let's see what happens. So my cable's plugged up, but as you can see on the screen that the signal has not come back. So I'm gonna disconnect this and turn the 1080p off, plug it back up, and then there's my picture. So for some reason, I guess Blackmagic doesn't accept 1080p in whatever format on there. Either way, it works. I'm happy to finally have figured this out. I am glad it's working. Now I can move on. But before we do, I'm going to show you another way to, if you don't have live stream, I'm just going to go here and I'm going to type in Blackmagic. There we go. Blackmagic Media Express. So I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to close out live stream. When this closes out, you're going to see a picture of me and my wife at the Texans draft party. So let's try this one more time. This is the software that comes with the Blackmagic device, and this is the best way to check your camera and make sure that the signal is actually going through. So when this opens up, it shows playback here, and you want to click on this next tab that says log and capture. You click on that, and then it shows you that the camera's coming through. So to figure out what setting you need to set up your other, whatever program you're going to be using, you're going to go into preferences here. And then project video format. So right now I have it set at 1080i 5994 and it's working. If I try 1080i 60, nothing's happening. So if I try 1080i, let's do 1080p 30. Nothing. Let's do 1080p 2997. Nothing. Let's do 1080p 2398 just for kicks. Now let's just go back into the interlace options. So here you have 50, 59.94, 1080i 60. 1080i 60. Then 1080i 5994. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 720. So what am I looking at? 5994. Let's do 60. In case I clicked on the wrong one the first time. Nothing. 1080i 5994. And there you have it. So that right there let me know that 1080i 59.94 is the format that I need to use. Oh, another quick little thing that's important. I learned this because we're hooking some stuff up at my church. Your camera needs to output color space YUV. If it's outputting RGB, it's probably not going to work, because we have the Blackmagic A10 production studio 4K switcher, and we bought some PTZ cameras that we were having a really hard time getting to work, so we had to buy these converters to convert the color space, as well as make sure the signal is 29.97, I think it is, in order for it to work with that production studio. So in case you run into that would be your issue right there. All right, so that's me signing off for now. Hope this helped out some of you guys that were having some problems that we were having. So until next time, peace.